Hello everyone, Ganjo here, and today I have a very special figure, the Ryuko Matoi Figma. This is the second Figma I own, and currently the pose she is in is like a sliding pose. I will take her off the stand and show you all the articulation and the figure itself, but the reason why I have her in this pose is I'm actually displaying her like this. She's sliding, supposed to be like sliding underneath, defending kind of an attack from Mikasa Ackerman, who I have like on my shelf, kind of in a flying pose, kind of the blades clashing with the scissor blade. But before I get into the actual figure, I'm going to go over all of the additional stuff that comes with the figure, because Figma is known for adding or supplying different things to add a wide variety of different poses, actions, and emotions. First off, it comes with 3 different faces. The first one is the normal face that they are known for, just kind of a stock smiling expression. There we go. There's a high amount of detail in these faces, as known for Figmas. We've got ears on each side, obviously, a little chin dimple, and the nose. Her eyes do, in fact, have the wheel shape to them, if you can see. Probably not, but when I look at it, there is a definite wheel shape to her eyes. The second face is kind of a more hurt or embarrassed face. There's a slight blush to her face. In the blush spots, she's baring her teeth, kind of in a hurt, as one eye is closed and the other is kind of in an angry expression, or an angry, just has an angry look. It's more to the side, the eyebrows are down, and yeah. Now the third face that she has is the one I have on her right now, and that is the screaming, or kind of like yelling attack face. Mouth is open. Most Figmas come with this, or at least ones that have more like battle stuff to them, like my Mikasa Figma has that, an embarrassed face, and kind of the stock face. Now, another thing that all Figmas come with are 5 sets of interchangeable hands. Now I've got 2 different hands on that Figma right now, and that are the opposites of these 2 right here. You've got left and right hands for each set. This one is an open palm, kind of a sprawled kind of hand that I have on her right now. Her hands kind of on the floor, kind of bracing herself as she slides. And the other one is a grip hand. There are 2 different kinds of grip hands. This grip here, this grip, and this grip. I'm not sure why there are 2 different types of grips. Each one is slightly different. This one's a little more closed than this one. The thumbs are in 2 different areas as well. Then you've got this the basic fist pose, and then this kind of odd, like 2 fingers out, 2 fingers closed, kind of claw, kind of grasp to it. On the back, you've got what her gloves do look like. You've got the knuckles on them. You have the knuckles on them, and then kind of the red piece on the back of the palm. Now, the only ones that do have the red, like, palm to them, or the red palm to them, are these 2. This sprawled open one and the kind of claw grabbing one. No, come on, camera, cooperate with me. The grasping nor the fist do not, and they also come on this nice organizer with pieces or pegs to put the hands in. Now, Figma is always nice enough to include a extra joint, just one little joint in case you lose one. This one is a dark blue to black, dark navy blue to black, to go with Ryuko's navy blue. It also comes with another thing that goes on the articulating stand. This is a curved thing that will go into the back. Well, okay. Also comes with, of course, the Figma bag for all your extra parts. You got a part to label it. And last but not least, I will go over the scissor blades. Now you get two different scissor blades in this: the normal scissor blade and the decapitation mode scissor blade. Now, on each of the scissor blades is actually two different parts. I'll go over the normal one first. The normal one, it is, for those who are wondering, because I've gotten into some arguments on other videos of mine, claiming that it's kind of stupid that the scissor blade is, she only uses the dull side of the scissor blade when fighting instead of the sharp side. Actually, both sides are sharp, as I've seen with all of the 3 different scissor blades that I own, or like the model ones, this one, the Nendo Droid, and the Sega figure. Both sides are sharpened, so she does fight with a sharp side. Also, the two parts come in the fact that the handle does come apart from the actual blade itself. So there are two different sections, and that is why this, that was the reason why this part moved, because I was wondering why that was until I looked in the little booklet that came with, and saw that these actually came off, and that's the same with the decapitation mode one. It does come off. Now it's painted in kind of a matte red, typical to the actual scissor blade. Very finite details to it. As you can see, the grip has all the little ridges and all the little details. It is 3D, it's not flat. And actually, coolly enough, is the exact same size as the decapitation mode scissor blade. So they fit perfectly with one another. And the decapitation mode is the basic scissor blade model right here, and then it adds this half on the bottom. The handle opens up to her grasping mode, and she'll be able to grasp with 2 different hands. Now that is all the additional pieces. I'll get onto the Figma, but first the articulating stand. 3 different joints, one in the middle, one in the bottom, and one on the top. Okay. Had to stretch for a second, kind of bending over right now, because there's no better way to do this. Now, as with all Figmas, there are many joints that you can pose her in, or many joints to allow you to pose her. You've got your ankle joints. Now these joints, I've noticed, are a lot more stiff than my Mikasa Figma, which is actually nicer because I don't feel like I'm gonna break it. She's got a knee joint. If my camera would stop I hate this camera's autofocus sometimes. She's got knee joints. Her heels, yes, she's wearing heels. Her ankles bend as well, and same with the leg up top. Has full full rotation like this. Oops. And her leg can't come off, as I just demonstrated. Now, on the back, you've got some details. The legs do turn like this, so you can have one leg facing forward and one leg facing backwards if you so please. But obviously I do not want that. I'll turn it back forward. And yes, I just dropped it because I am a klutz. Okay, so moving on to the skirt. The skirt is made of two separate parts, the left side and the right side. They all made of the Figma's movable rubbery plastic. Same with the straps. Here have kind of a movable portion to them where they do kind of bend to allow her to move up and down. Now the arms are same as the legs, have joints at the elbow, wrist, and shoulder. Senketsu's eyes do move, so you do have to be careful about those as to not break it. As you can see, the hands do pop off to allow you to change it. To the back, we've got, as before, the little line that goes up back for shoulder, the hole which the stand goes in, and this little extra flat or part of her outfit. The back of the sailor uniform does move, but you can't really see it all that well. It's very minute. The back of her hair is red, obviously. Same with her highlight and all of the other. Jeez, I really need to figure out a better way to do this. Same with like up here. Her hair is very, very flared out, as seen with her synchronized mode. Very in tune to it. The back of the flaps of Senketsu's eyes do have little ridges, so more detail there. And paint-wise, it's actually very nice. In inspecting it, I haven't seen any issues whatsoever that I would have to complain with. The only issue I found is when changing the face, like when you have to take the head. I'll show you changing the face, but when taking the head off, it's actually kind of a challenge to get back in because it bends fairly easily. Now, changing the face, you pull the front half of the hair off, which is this, includes the horns, so Ryuko would look like that. Just pull the face out, and you can put a new face in, put the hair back, and you've got a new face. I'm going to put the other face back in, because when I'm done with this, she's going back on the shelf. Yeah. So all joints are very stiff, very nice. Jesus Christ. That was not meant to happen. All in all, the figure is very nice, very highly detailed, as seen with many Figmas, or all Figmas. Hips do move, obviously I showed that. Detail, or attention to detail, is very nice. Paint, very nice. The one thing you would only have to worry about with this would be his eyes, is to make sure they don't like break off. But otherwise, you got full, very high amount of movement. There's no real restriction. Her arms do go fairly high, but are slightly restricted to with the sailor uniform. You can see it kind of move. The sailor uniform kind of limits how high her arms can go. Same with her legs, but that shouldn't be an issue with her poses, which are more battle and action based. So I hope you guys enjoyed this review of the Figma, Ryuko Matoi Figma. I'm not sure when I'll be doing another review. I do have 2 more Figmas pre-ordered, Link Figma and the Satsuki Kiryuin version of the Figma, which comes with the other half of the scissor blade and a little peg that'll actually combine both of the scissor blades together to create the true rending scissors, which will be very cool. Those I'll both be getting in August, so stay tuned for that. Other than that, if you want to know information on the figure, like where I got it, how much it was, and all that stuff, go check out the unboxing video. which is where I post or give all the information that I have and know about the figure. Thank you guys for watching. Check out my other figure reviews and other videos that I have. Again, thank you guys, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye-bye.